Welcome to Candid Meena, everyone. And what is very surprising is that we, over the years on Candid Meena, have clearly described that Modi ji has faced death threats from inside India as well as outside India, time and again. Now, this time, uh, it is the latest news is that in Australia, the Australian authorities are investigating an online death threat against PM Modi ahead of his visit to Melbourne. And this threat appeared as a social media comment on a post promoting the Melbourne Meets Modi community at the Marvel Stadium. And the comment posted from a Facebook account under the name Abu Mustafa, threatened harm to the Prime Minister during the stadium gathering. Official response: the Australian Federal Police, the AFP, and relevant national security agencies in Australia were immediately notified and have launched an investigation. And investigators have traced the IP address linked to the threatening social media post. Authorities are treating the threat with the utmost seriousness, as is the standard protocol for visiting heads of state. The Indian government and Australian officials are coordinating to ensure foolproof security arrangements for Modi's visit. Now, high profile international visits of this nature typically involve coordinated multi agency security operations between the AFP, the state police, and the specialist protective units. So you can see that what started out as a Facebook community post called Melbourne Meets Modi in Australia. One guy with the name of Abu Mustafa, or whatever that it sounds like a fake name or maybe a real name. He issued a death threat by commenting on that community post on Facebook. Now, the Australian police have traced the IP address of this particular individual, and we have to wait and see what action the Australian police and authorities take against this individual, and how this is happening. Right, this kind of threats that too in Australia. One thing is for sure that, friends, that even from our side, Mr. Ajit Doval and Raw in particular, they have to be very vigilant when Modi ji is traveling to foreign countries in particular. So now I would like to also show you some events in which Modi ji's security was very threatened. If you remember 2022, in Modi's convoy was stranded on a flyover for around 20 minutes after protesters blocked his route. And it was a major security lapse. So that is the 2022 Punjab security breach. Also, if you remember Udaipur murder case, the killing of Tailor Kanaya Lal in Rajasthan, the perpetrators released a video threatening to kill Modi ji. The incident was investigated by anti-terror agencies, and the accused was arrested. And the Indian authorities have investigated several anonymous emails and social media posts over the years and threatened to assassinate Modi or attack his public events. So you can see that the likes of George Soros Foundation, the Khalistani movement, the ISI movement, the Chinese Communist Party, all these forces, the CIA, are colluding, right? Because they want unstable India. And how do they achieve that? By removing PM Modi at any cost. So also one more thing which let me jog your memory is that if you remember that we have talked about this individual again, the US Special Forces officer Terence Jackson was tasked with the job of assassinating PM Modi during the SCO summit. A friendly foreign intel agency tipped off the MSS and RAW about this person of interest, and eventually he got neutralized at a hotel in Dhaka in Bangladesh after his drink was spiked with polonium. So this is how you know things are being put at play, and RAW is intercepting all these things, all these threats, and you can see that each and every day Raw has to be more and more alert, and the intelligence agencies outside India, they are working in unison, because these kind of threats will keep on increasing and happening, because in the time of instability, because of the US Iran war, Israel war, and also the challenges for energy supplies, especially the oil, the Strait of Hormuz, all these things, indicates a lot of instability among Gulf countries and other countries. But India is, somehow navigating all these problems, very smoothly, thanks to the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. So this is something which, other countries don't like to see, India prospering, and they will do their best to, create all these kind of events. So also you can see that, the SPG is very, very important, right? The SPG, the Special Protection Group, who protect Modi ji. Also, one more point I would like to say is that Modi ji used to, within India itself, travel in a convoy of 8 to 9 cars, but he reduced it to 2 cars, because he wanted to set an example that, India is saving on energy and everything. So, but I do feel that he should, go back to full strength convoy, and he should take everything, necessary to protect himself and the other key leaders of, the BJP and NDA party. So this is all I would like to say, and do, let me know what you think of this particular death threat in Australia, and in the comment below. Thank you. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.